You're watching Fox 13's Good Day Utah.
Welcome back at 7:55. Utahns who survived one of the most famous battles of World War II will soon be sharing their stories with a national audience.
Filmmaker Larry Capetto is putting together a documentary on the D-Day invasion. He joins us now to talk about the film. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Great to be here.
Tell us about the documentary.
This is a film documentary that I'm producing on the Omaha Beach landing on D-Day, June 6, 1944. And I've made it my mission to find the men that were there across the country and record their stories before it's too late. World War II veterans are passing away at an alarming rate. 1,500 per day are dying. So I'm recording pieces of history here.
Now tell us, you were just telling us a little bit about how you were out there on Omaha Beach last year. What was that experience like?
Actually, it was this year, the 59th anniversary of D-Day. I was on Omaha Beach at 6:30 in the morning on the Dog Green sector. If you saw the movie Saving Private Ryan, they depicted that landing sector. And I was there with my camera 6:30 in the morning, the sun's coming up, and I thought to myself, it is so quiet, it is so peaceful. 59 years ago prior, the American troops were just landing and the bloodshed had started.
So tell us some of the stories that you've heard from these men. So much more to learn than just reading the books, and probably than just seeing the documentary as well, actually listening to these guys for hours about this.
It's been a very historic and educational time for me. The stories that these men are telling are very dramatic and powerful. In fact, a lot of these men have never talked about their experiences until recently. I think they can sense the urgency of the times. They're getting older. Most of them are in their 80s, so they're talking. But, you know, they're telling me, I had one man tell me that the American public really couldn't stomach what really happened on Omaha Beach. We saw the movie Saving Private Ryan, and Steven Spielberg did a great job in that, and yet it went beyond that. And things happened that were so dramatic and so traumatic during that time that many of these men still have nightmares. They've told me, recurring nightmares, almost 60 years later, if you can believe that.
Wow. You know, the stories do seem amazing, just the clips that we've been showing this morning. Now, you're still looking for some more interviews?
Definitely. I'm recruiting World War II veterans of Omaha Beach in the Utah area right now. I'm here. I'm looking for them across the country, and I'm just very honored to do this for them. This is my tribute to these men.
So tell us a little bit about how you got involved with this. Why the interest now?
You know, I've been fascinated. As a little boy, I remember playing with soldiers for so many years, and I thought, well, maybe I was in World War II, you know, and I've come back. But my uncle served under General Patton in World War II. My father was in Korea, but I've just had a long-time fascination and admiration for the World War II generation. In fact, when I hang my flag every day, for some reason my mind reflects back to that generation, and I think that was the greatest generation.
You think so? And do you think it was the sacrifices they made that really turned them into being the greatest generation, or do you think that that generation is going to be lost?
Well, I think we're forgetting. Time's put a lot of distance between us and World War II, but the fact that they went to war at a time when they had to go to war. I'd look into these men's eyes and ask them why they did what they did. They said because they had to do a job. They had to stop Hitler.
Larry, real quickly, where are we going to be able to see the documentary?
We'll be premiering it on PBS next year, and omahabeach.org is my website if anybody wants more information.
Boy, look forward to seeing that, really. That's
Thank
great.
you.
Thanks so much for being here. The time is 7:58. There's a lot more to come in the 8 o'clock hour.